exactly 7 days, I will be in Paris. My last international trip was Korea last year, which was obviously a very significant trip for me. But Paris has always been on my bucket list, and I cannot believe I am finally getting a chance to go. As you can guess, I have not prepared for this trip whatsoever. I'm actually a little bit more overwhelmed thinking about all the little things I need to do before I actually head out to my trip versus actually planning for the trip itself. I need to make sure I clean my apartment, run the Roomba, trying to decide if I need someone to actually come into my apartment and water my plants. I don't know. That was the thing that I was really worried about last time. Needing to figure out a whole coverage plan for work. And then I also need to figure out if I need to content dump a whole bunch of stuff off of all my cameras. Anyway, I think with all that being said, it's very clear that I have a lot of things that I need to do before I actually head out this week. And before I head out, I also want to take care of some beauty treatments, make sure I hit my fitness goal for the week, and of course, ensuring that my apartment is at a tip-top shape. Instead of talking about all of this, I should probably start off by making an actual checklist. Okay, so I made a pretty comprehensive list of things I need to take care of, and I just pretty much categorized it based on what I think is a little bit more convenient and things I can probably get done today. And then some of the things I know I can get done throughout the week, but I compartmentalized it with pre-travel to-dos, my beauty to-dos, my home to-dos, the day before travel to-dos, and then some of the errands I need to take care of. I am gonna try to take care of these as much as I can and slowly carve away at them based on the amount of time I have for each day. But I think this is a pretty decent list for now, and I think it should help me get started for the week. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Hannah. I just got back into vlogging, and most of my content has been focused on lifestyle, travel, and personal growth. If you've been with me for a while, it's been a really long time since I've done any type of traveling because I was laid off for a while. But since I'm no longer unemployed, I have been saving up as much PTO as I can over the last 10 months. That way I can make this trip happen. I want to be better at documenting my traveling this time. I felt like with my last trip to Korea, I didn't have the best equipment at the time, so I felt like I didn't get the best footage that I wanted. I'm also thinking about switching back to my Sony camera versus my Osmo Pocket 3. I still feel like I'm struggling with that camera when it comes to day and night settings, and I don't think I'm getting the best content that I'm looking for, and I feel more comfortable using my Sony camera. I'm gonna try to use this camera for most of the vlogging that you see today, and I might go back and forth between using my Osmo Pocket 3. Actually, I should probably put that as part of my to-do list, learn how to use my Osmo Pocket 3. All right, I added it. Okay, so I think one of the first things we could do based on what I've documented here on my pre-travel to-dos list is gather my travel documents, which will be my passport, and I think I might have some euros left over from my previous trip. So let's go into my closet and find it. All right, we found my passport, which is super important. I think we can also find, let's see if we have some currency in here that I could take with me. Here's my coin purse, we'll take that. We might not have any euros here. Looks like I just have some leftover pounds from my UK trip from last year, and then some Japanese yen and Korean won. So yeah, I might be a little bit out of luck here with taking any currency, but that's okay. These are all the various transportation cards from the UK, one from Korea, and then one from Japan. If France has transportation cards, then I will get myself one to add on to my little collection that I have here. My old suitcase broke, so I have to get a new one. This is also a Samsonite, but it seems a little stronger and a lot more sturdier than my previous one. So I do have some errands I need to run today, so based on the time that we have right now, which is 4:13, I'm gonna attempt to take care of it. That way I don't have to worry about it during my normal work weekdays, so I will take you along with me. Alright, I just finished one of the errands I needed to do, and now we are gonna go to Target to pick up some travel minis for the trip. Just came back from running the errands that I wanted to try and accomplish today. One of the errands that I want to take care of was exchanging the purse that my friend gave me for my birthday. I did let her know that I was going to exchange it for one that's a little larger, and I just paid the difference for it. But I ended up getting the same exact print, but just a little larger. I think this print is so beautiful, and I just didn't want to take away from the initial print and style that she selected for me as my birthday gift. So I just went with one that was very similar, and that was just a little larger. That way it can fit more of my stuff. All right, and now it is 7:17. At this point, I am going to start winding down for the rest of my evening. I am gonna try to clean up my laptop and try to remove some of the content that's in both of my cameras. And then I am going to wind down for the rest of the night to get ready for my day tomorrow. I had a pretty long day at work, but I am home now and I will attempt to go to the gym since it's been a minute since I've gone. I want to try to at least get some gym sessions in before I head out so I can eat whatever I want while I'm out there. Okay, so for this trip, I want to try some outfit planning. That way I can try minimizing some space in my suitcase. That way I don't overpack, so I can maximize my suitcase as much as possible. I did buy a brand new suitcase for this trip, by the way. I ended up getting a much smaller, medium-sized suitcase. Essentially, it's still a check-in, but I don't want to be lugging around a huge suitcase while I'm out in Europe because I know the streets are not that friendly for suitcases. But essentially, what I'm trying to put together here, I categorize this based on what I think makes the most sense to me based on the timing that I'm traveling in November. And I think the weather is going to be pretty cold. It's starting to get cold where I live. So I'm trying to coordinate some of these outfits together and see if I can re-wear some of them on a different day. That way I don't overpack. Things like my stockings, my dresses, some of the accessories I plan to bring, and then some inspo outfits that I have here. And since I am going out to some dinners and some shows as well, I'm trying to coordinate that. That way I can have that already planned and not stress over trying to figure out what that outfit might look like. But I know, as crazy as this sounds, I think one of my biggest fear is overpacking and then realizing that I don't necessarily need half the things that I brought with me. So I'm just trying to put together some type of sheet. That way I can visually see what will make the most sense and what wouldn't. I also feel like this is a really good way for you to see yourself build a capsule wardrobe if you have staple outfits that can be worn multiple times or can be paired with different things. So I'm essentially using this Excel sheet for that purpose as well. So even though I'm putting this together for my trip, I will likely use this as a way to keep track of what I have in my closet. All right, so it is the final day. We are going to be traveling today. I did not get a chance to record as much as I wanted to just because of the limited time that I had. But as far as my glow up, I got my nails done. I decided to skip the lashes just because I just didn't have the time to do it. Unfortunately, I really, really wanted to do it, but we got all of the packing done. Packing done finally. I'm kind of nervous that I'm taking a little bit too much stuff. Essentially, my whole goal was to keep this one side empty. That way I could bring some stuff back. But obviously, based on what you kind of see here, I don't think this is going to happen. So we'll see what I could bring back. Okay, I think we're ready, right?